Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Today, my inbox is full. My phone is ringing. People are sending me the same scary news headline over and over again. The headline says, Iran activates Russia's 15-ton Satan-2 missile. Tel Aviv has 24 hours to evacuate. The United States is panicking. When people read this, their hands shake. They think the world is ending tomorrow. They think the chessboard is on fire. But remember our number one rule in this room. We do not panic. Panic is a fog. It makes you blind. We turn on the light. We look at the map. We look at the math. Today, we are going to look at this exact scenario. I will hold your hand and explain it so simply that even a 10-year-old can understand the rules of the game. We will look at what this Satan-2 monster is. We will look at why Israel is looking at their watches. And we will see why the giant American eagle is suddenly sweating in its nest. Take a deep breath. Let us begin. Before we talk about the missile, we must ask a very smart question. Why would Russia give its biggest, scariest toy to Iran? My friends, in the real world, countries are not friends. They do not share toys because they like each other. They share toys because they have a business deal. Look at Russia. Right now, the big bear is fighting a very long, very tiring war in Europe. The bear is hungry. The bear needs small, fast drones to fly into the sky. The bear needs bullets. Guess who has factories full of cheap flying drones? Iran. Now look at Iran. Iran is in a heavy fight with the small house down the street, Israel. Iran wants to scare Israel and the giant policeman backing them up, which is the United States. But Iran's normal rockets are sometimes blocked by Israel's umbrella. Iran needs a hammer so big that no umbrella can stop it. So they meet in the dark. They make a trade. Iran says to Russia, I will give you 1,000 flying drones for your war. Russia says, I will give you the keys to my biggest nightmare weapon. It is a business deal for survival. Let us talk about the weapon. The news calls it the 15-ton Satan-2. Its real name in Russia is the RS-28 Sarmat. To understand why this is scary, you must understand how a normal rocket works. Imagine you throw a heavy stone at someone. If they are looking, they can hold up a shield and the stone bounces off. That is a normal rocket. The Satan-2 is not a stone. It is a building that flies into space. The whole rocket weighs over 200 tons, but the news says 15-ton because of what is inside its belly. It carries a 15-ton payload. What does that mean? Let me make it very simple. When the Satan-2 flies high up into the blackness of space, it doesn't just fall down as one piece. Its belly opens up, and out comes 10 or maybe 15 separate heavy rocks. Imagine someone is shooting a shotgun at you instead of throwing one stone. The rocks fall from space at a speed of 20,000 kilometers per hour. They are moving so fast, they look like a meteor shower. They are wrapped in fire. And remember, these are not normal rocks. Just one of these pieces carries enough heat and fire to melt an entire giant city in a few seconds. And Iran is pointing this shotgun right at the Middle East. Now we understand the title of the video. Tel Aviv has 24 hours to evacuate. Why are they running? Why not just fight? Israel has the most famous shield in the world. It is called the Iron Dome. They have bigger shields called Arrow and David's Sling. For years, these shields were magic. When small rockets came over the fence, the shield caught them. But here is the brutal math of the chessboard. The shield is designed to catch slow stones. It is designed to catch maybe 10 stones at a time. If the Satan-2 drops 15 giant burning meteors from space, traveling at 20,000 kilometers per hour, the shield computers will freeze. The shield will look up and see a wall of fire. It cannot catch them. It is mathematically impossible. Trying to stop the Satan-2 with the Iron Dome is like trying to stop a speeding train with a paper umbrella. When you know your umbrella is broken and you know the rain is going to be fire, what is your only move? You run. That is why the news talks about a 24-hour evacuation. When a weapon like this is activated, the game of defense is over. You must clear the city. You must go deep underground because the surface of the earth will not be safe. So, Tel Aviv is in danger. Where is the United States? The US is the giant policeman. Normally, when the small house is in trouble, the giant sails a massive aircraft carrier across the ocean and says, if you shoot my friend, I will destroy your country. For 70 years, this worked. The giant was safe because nobody could hit his home. But today, the news says the United States is panicking. Why? Look closely at the SATAN-2. It has a range of 18,000 kilometers. Let me repeat that, 18,000 kilometers. Professor Zhang draws a massive red line from Iran over Europe, over the Atlantic Ocean, landing straight on the United States map. If Iran activates this missile, they don't just point it at Israel. They can point it at New York, they can point it at Washington. If the American president says, I am going to send airplanes to bomb Iran, Iran can now pick up the phone and say, if one American bomb touches our sand, we press the button, and 15 minutes later, New York is gone. This is called mutually assured destruction, or as we like to call it, the porcupine strategy. Iran has become a giant porcupine with poisoned spikes. The American bear wants to bite, but if it bites, it will die too. The giant is trapped. His hands are tied by the math. We have analyzed the board. We see the SATAN-2. We see the broken umbrella. We see the trapped giant. If this scenario plays out in the real world, what happens next? Here are my 3 precise predictions. Prediction number 1, the silent squeeze. Do not expect World War III tomorrow. Why? Because the weapons are too big. When both sides hold a gun to each other's head, nobody pulls the trigger. They are too afraid. Instead, the US will fight back in the dark. They will attack Iran's money. They will attack their computers. They will try to break the missile from the inside using computer viruses, not bombs. Prediction number 2, the Middle East arms race. Other countries in the neighborhood, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Egypt, are watching this. They will see that America cannot protect them from the SATAN-2. What will they do? They will start building their own massive weapons. We will see the fastest race to build rockets in human history. Prediction number 3, the world map flips. Because America is paralyzed, a massive empty space opens up in the world. Who steps in? Russia and China. They will come to the Middle East and say, America is trapped. Let us be the new peacekeepers. Let us do business. The heavy crown of global power is slowly sliding away from the West and moving towards the East. My friends, the world is shifting under our feet. The rules we learned yesterday do not work today. When you see a scary headline, remember this video. Do not let the news steal your peace. Just watch the board, understand the moves, understand the math. If you want to stay smart and see the next global move before the rest of the world does, make sure you subscribe to Global Insight Analyst. Hit the like button so this class reaches more people. Stay safe, keep your eyes open, think deeply, and I will see you in the next masterclass.